So in the last video we have configured our new module and also tell that Laminas application we have added a new module in the module.config.php. Now we are going to make the routing for that controller. Okay, for this it's saying that we will build a very simple inventory system to display our album collection. The home page will list our collection and allow us to add, edit and delete albums, hence the following pages are required. So as we discussed earlier, we are going to make these four pages. For that we have to create methods for that. So before we set up our files, it is important to understand how the framework expects the pages to be organized. Each page of the application is known as an action, and actions are grouped into the controller within the module. Hence, you would generally group related actions into controller. For instance, a news controller might have actions of current, achieved and view. So they have the 4 pages that all apply to albums. We will group them in this single controller album within our album. Module has 4 actions. These 4 actions will be index, add, edit, delete. Okay. For that we are going to the mapping of a URL particular action is done using a routes that are defined in the modules. Module.config.php file we will add a route for our album actions. This is updated module config file with the new code. Okay. So it's saying that module.config file which we have added already in the module album config. Yeah. So it's saying that the following section is new and should be added for the files. Okay, first we should copy that and we'll add. Okay, what it's saying that root album unit, it will be album. We are passing the ID action. Okay, ID 0 to 9. Okay, album controller class. Okay, then we also add the segment. We'll check what is the segment here later. I have added a segment. Okay, the name of the root is album and as a type of segment. The segment root allows us to specify placeholder in the URL pattern that will be mapped to named parameter, that is the match root. Okay, that will match any URL that starts with album. The next segment will be an option. Optional ID brackets indicate that a segment is optional as to character. Blah blah blah. Okay. But we don't know what the segment. Create the controller, but here they didn't explain what the segment is. The next segment. Okay, segment now ready to set up our controller. First we see a controller is a class that is generally called controller name. Note that controller name must start with a capital letter. Okay, this class is in a file called controller name. Let's add this code in the controller album. First we need to create a album controller file and the src controller file. Okay, and then this. We have set up the 4 actions that we want to use. They won't be work yet until we set up the view URLs for each action. So album add. So if we call this album, it will call index URL method. Call the add, then it will call this. So we called it, then it will call this. That's okay. We now have a work router. We now have a work router, and the actions are set up for each page of our application. It's time to build the view and the model layer. Sorry for disturbance. We don't have